In this video, we're going to look at some examples of exponential equations that are similar to those that we use when doing the calculations for radiometric dating. So in each one of these, we want to solve for x. So as long as we just have numbers in the exponent, I don't have to do anything tricky. I can just plug into my calculator e to the negative 2.4. And so this equation will become 3x is equal to 5. And when I do e to the negative 2.4, I get 0.0907. All right, and so if I multiply that times 5, I get 0.454. And then the last thing to do to solve for x, I'll divide both sides by 3. And so I get x to be I get x to be 0.151. Okay, so this is not that dissimilar from the last one. Again, x is not in the exponent, so then this e to the 0.25 I can just evaluate in my calculator. And when I do that, I get 1.28. All right, so I can multiply the 2.5 and the 1.28 on the right-hand side. And that comes to be 3.2 times x. And so then the last thing to do is I'll divide both sides by 3.2. And so I get that x is equal to 2.81. Okay, in this final example, now the x, the variable I'm solving for, is in the exponential. And so what we want to do in these cases is first isolate the exponential, and then we'll get rid of it by taking the natural log of both sides. So the first thing I want to do is divide both sides by 0.148. Okay, and then the way we get rid of exponentials is by taking the natural log, which is the inverse of the exponential function. So I'll take the natural log of both sides. And so numerically, on the left-hand side, I just plug that in my calculator and I get negative 0.537. The e and the ln effectively cancel each other out, so I'm just left with negative 0.125x. The last step is just divide both sides by negative 0.125. So in this case, we get x to be 4.29.